earnings. One pocket of the market that's holding out well today, and that's the pharma space. So talking about the two pain points in the market, that's IT and pharma. At least you've had some traction return to the pharma sector. The index up about 0.3%. Your large cap pharmas are in fact leading the up move right now. So Lupin, Sun, Aurobindo, all of them amongst the top gainers in trade today. Add to that the likes of a Dr. Reddy's as well as Cipla at the moment, and the entire pharma basket, at least in the large cap names, seems to be buzzing. Let's talk about the outlook on the sector. Joining us on the phone line, Ranjit Kapadia of Centrum Broking. Ranjit, are we seeing some reversal in trade as far as pharma goes? The index is up about 6% on month to date basis. Is it safe to assume for the moment stocks may have bottomed out and there is an opportunity to buy pharma going forward from here?
I think there is a clear-cut movement of the stock which has been already hit the bottom, and the upside is quite visible. And this is mainly because of the several reasons. First and foremost is the improvement in the US sentiment. If you see the new approvals for the Indian companies, we are 34% higher in the period of January to May 17, 5-month period, as compared to the last year. Whereas for the rest of the world companies, it is higher only by 16%. So Indian companies have done exceedingly well in getting new product approvals. And this is the one which is going to drive the future growth for the Indian companies. Second thing, the Trump ministry, we have not heard anything negative development till date. And this administrative, they are going to have some administrative concern. They will be imposing some administrative measures for the patented products, which is not going to impact generic products to a large extent. Though the generic products are facing a competition in the US market, but still it is going not impact to that extent as the patented products, if any of the negative news comes on this front.
Right. Ranjit, just moving beyond the frontline pharma names, so beyond your Sun Pharma and Cadila that we increasingly talk about, there are a few other pharma counters that have done exceedingly well in the last 3 months. And some of those are Piramal Enterprise, Kaplan Point Laboratories, Vivimed Labs, Hester Biosciences, Dishman and Carbogen Amex India Limited. So that makes me believe that companies with a lesser exposure to the American market are the ones that are actually picking up trader interest or investor interest in the last few months.
Yeah, there was a concern of the USFDA also, and there was a pricing pressure in the US market that seems to be easing out. Even for the USFDA issues, there looks easing out because the Dr. Reddy's 2 plants have been approved and cleared, and the Cadila Healthcare Moraiya plant has also received EIR. But the main thing is the domestic front. Domestic front market is also looking bright, because in the April and May month, we have seen a 10.5% growth. And despite the problems of GST implementation expectation, we have seen a good growth of around 10.5% for both these months. However, in the month of June, we may see some downside. The growth may subside to some extent, but still for the full year, FY18, expecting 11 to 12% growth. So that is a very good growth, and it is 1.5 times GDP.
Ranjit, so going ahead, how does one play this sector? Because sale revenues are not expected to pick up until next year. Some believe that consolidation could be the name of the game, and that could, of course, make this a wealth creator like it has been in the past. So the next 1 year, is it going to be about consolidation of smaller entities, and only then will there be a revenue growth from the space?
For 1995, we are hearing that a big consolidation is going to happen in the industry, pharma space in the domestic market, but we have not seen any major development on this front, because most of the promoters are very much skewed to their companies, and they don't want to part out their holding even for a good price or premium to the market. Second thing, that price control in the domestic market, we are going to see a 2.3% increase in the prices of the price control product after GST implementation. And for the products which are outside price control, they won't be able to increase the price, because the government has clearly stated that there won't be any increase in the price, and manufacturers have to absorb the increase in the overall price increase of 10% per annum. However, in the recent past, we have seen Aurobindo Pharma, which is a stock which is in 3 weeks' time, it has moved up by almost 32% because of the approvals. And this is likely to continue. The growth momentum is likely to continue. And the sentiment is, we see that sentiment in 1 or 2 quarters down the line, sentiment once the US FDA eases out, the sentiment is likely to improve.
Valid points there, Ranjit, but let me just draw your attention to what Taro Pharma said today morning itself, and that is the changes in US health laws may increase price erosion, especially the changes to the law for third-party coverage. So on Taro and Sun Pharma, is this a big overhang going forward, as also some of the other pharma companies that may come under same pressure?
No, we have seen that Taro has done a very disappointing performance, 26% top line decline and 28% bottom line decline for the fourth quarter. And this is despite of being in the dermatology segment, which has got a very high pricing power. But this company is unable to do well because of the competition. However, the overall competition is likely to continue for a few more quarters. But still, with the new product approval, which are down the line, the companies will be able to maintain a decent growth.
Ranjit, two other pharma stocks in the news today. I'm not sure if you talk about them in particular, but Fortis Healthcare and IH pulling out the deal. So after TPG last year, it's IH that has withdrawn their offer for Fortis Healthcare. And the other one is Wockhardt, where they've managed to finally resolve the suit with Teva that they were fighting.
No, Fortis Healthcare is in the hospital segment. It is not a pharma company. So it is classified under healthcare segment, and the dynamics are entirely different from the pharma company. So you can't compare Fortis Healthcare with the pharma company. Second thing, Wockhardt is facing issues with the USFDA for a long time. And it is has to come out still will take a longer time. However, the settlement with Teva will definitely help to see a good... it is a positive move.
Right. Ranjit, just one more question on Sun Pharma and Taro. Sun's voting stake in Taro is already at 82%. Two more buybacks and they can go for an open offer which will be triggered at 90%. The buyback could be in the amount of $450 to $500 million. What are you making of this move? Will they be able to successfully trigger an open offer then?
No, but if they want to keep the Taro listed, then they won't be able to, they won't delist the stock, no?
So you're saying...
Their holding will remain high, but they may not delist the shares because it will be taking time for listing it again in future.
So
you're saying it's unlikely that they'll take it up to that level?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Ranjit, another stock that has caught most of us by surprise was Cadla's performance in the last few months. Going ahead as well, do you have a positive outlook on Cadla? Is further upside anticipated in terms of the way the company seems to be operating right now?
Yeah, Cadla's Moraiya plant was facing a problem with the USFDA for a long time, and with the EIR getting EIR and getting few more approvals from this facility, definitely a positive move.
Right. Ranjit, we are also hearing that biopharma could be a big opportunity going forward. Any favorites for you in this space?
Biocon is the only listed company which is doing exceedingly well in the domestic market, and the recent commencement of Malaysia facility for insulin will definitely, with the registration in various countries, they will definitely do well. Because the capacity of insulin has almost doubled with the commencement of the Malaysian facility.
And apart from Biocon, Ranjit, the last question really, what are your other favorites in the space?
No, we are positive on Abbott India. We are positive on Sanofi India. We are Aurobindo Pharma is one of our top picks. We have Granules India among the top picks.
Right. Thanks, Ranjit. Always good talking to you. Those are the topics coming in. So Biocon, Aurobindo, Sanofi are the top calls, stocks that Ranjit Kapadia is currently betting on. In the meantime,